Yo, 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 it's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. My God. It's very shitty weather here. It's humid, windy, rainy. I just came back from doing groceries and it was raining. And right now it's not raining, but it's more coming. The worst is yet to come. So I'm gonna be inside today and relax. Fuck this shit. Hey Sophie, good morning. How you doing? Some days you just gotta say fuck it and just chill. There's always gonna be another day. There's always gonna be another day. You good? Good to hear. Yeah, I'm good. I'm well rested. Had a good sleep last night. Um, and today I haven't been able to do anything because of the weather. It's so shitty here. It's windy, rainy, humid. It's kind of annoying. I could do some work in my workshop, but I kind of need a break. I bust my ass last week, so I don't really want to do too much. It's still early here anyway. You're looking for a job hunting? What do you want to do? I always tell people there's always jobs available. You just gotta find it, and it's gonna come at the right time, at the right moment, and you're gonna be happy, and everything will be fine. For now, customer service, that's pretty much an easy job to find in some places. I'm sure you'll find one. I'm sure you will. Just keep hunting and keep looking. That's all. That's the main thing. Is to keep going, keep looking. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. You'll be all right. I'm so glad I work for myself so I can do whatever I want. I got tired of looking for jobs and working for assholes all the time. I felt like I always gave my all, made everybody else rich, and I was making minimum bullshit pay. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to work for myself. I don't have no kids, no wife. I was like, yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to live my life, work for myself, by myself, pay my bills every month, and I'm happy. And that's what I just did before I came on here. I paid all my bills. So I'm happy. I don't owe nobody a damn cent. And that feels so good after you bust your ass your whole life that you can just pay your bills and not have nobody on your back. And that's the life I live, and that's the life I've always wanted. Took me a long time, but I'm here. Yep. I just got paid from YouTube as well. So I get a check from YouTube. So I make money on here, make money on my business, and together it pays for my bills and I'm happy. And I just did some groceries. I'm good to go. And later on, when I go pick up my nephews at 3:30, I'm gonna do some more groceries on my before I get them. Make sure I have everything I need because the weather's supposed to be bad tomorrow and Friday. So I gotta make sure I get, food that I can make inside instead of making on the barbecue outside. So gotta do some shit. My sister's very busy. The boys are always busy, so I try to like do the groceries and help out as much as I can. Make sure we have everything we need. Ask them what they need, what they want. So, because they just came back from away yesterday. Oh, that's nice. 80s. Holy shit. That's nice. Beach weather, yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's been amazingly crazy. The weather here we've had in February, it's not been It's not been normal. Like we've had more good days than bad, and it's usually always bad. Hey, Black Widow, how you doing? So the weather here has not been like that cold. It's been cold here and there, but like not like a normal February. Usually February is like today, rainy, windy. Well, this week is going to be like the end of February, so it's going to be like, okay, just to let you know, we're going to give you a little bit of, we're going to give you some rain and wind and cool weather before February exits. But sometimes in March, we have shitty weather too. So, but like April, May, that's when everything gets better here. It's like we don't have no more like cold days and stuff like that. Like the average temperature would be like 75, which I'm looking forward to. I'm always looking forward to good weather so I can work outside. I love working outside. I don't want to be cramped up in my workshop all day. Yeah, for sure. Oh, hey, all right, Black Widow, no problem. You can ask your questions. I just got the notification. Thanks. We're getting all the college students at the beach, spring breakers. Yeah. Well, that's because he's nervous, and that's what happens. See, you're a Black Widow, so he can't handle that Black Widow energy. See, he's like, oh shit, she's gonna trap me with her web and catch me, and then keep me trapped here. Oh, fuck. Well, if he talks a lot, that's good. That means he's sociable, and means he's trying to like unnervous himself. Well, I'm glad it went well. That's good. Well, being nervous on like first dates or second dates or getting to know somebody, it's a people. Some people are going to be nervous, and some people are going to be like, you know. He kept you until 12 in the morning. See, that means he likes you. If he didn't like you, he would have got rid of your ass. You'd have been like, all right, yeah, this woman's boring. Let me get rid of her. Yeah, that's a good first date. Till midnight, shit. Okay. Well, he thinks you're the Queen of Pentacles, which is good. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who feels secure, somebody who looks good, somebody who like has grace and dignity and is very like generous and kind, and he thinks that you looked really good. Like you look like, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who looks luxurious, like so maybe you were all dolled up, had your like your jewelry on or something like that, or you just had your hair looking good, anything, like you look like that somebody that he was extremely, even though you say that he was nervous, he felt comfortable with you and talking to you. But him himself, yes, you're right, he is nervous, and he is like kind of like I still feel like he's hiding some things about himself. Like he doesn't want to let you know everything. Obviously it's a first date, right? But he's actually worried about what you think of him more than what you think, well, how you think of him. So he's worried about like, did she like me? Did she like, does she think I'm trying to like, does she think that I deserve her? Or do you think that maybe I was a little bit too much? Did I make a mistake? Like he's worried, you're right. So he is nervous, but he's like more of like, a person who is like expecting difficulties. That's why the nervousness is there. But overall, he does think that you're the Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who he can be extremely comfortable with, and a woman that actually has, the qualities that he wants. So for a man to look at you as a Queen of Pentacles, that's a good thing, you know. So overall, that's good. But him himself, he's going through a current struggle, so he doesn't want to bring his shit to the table. So he might not tell you like for a while that he's going through some problems because he doesn't want you to look at him like some gangster or like some wuss and like give his problems. Maybe he did tell you some of his problems. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. But he's expecting difficulties. Like he would expect you not wanting to go on another date with him, maybe because he talks a lot or he's nervous, or maybe he came across that way. Maybe you don't like it, but that's how he thinks. So I mean, your intuition about his his ways of being nervous is there. I get it in the cards, but like he doesn't want you to think that he's a bad person or whatever. So I think he's worried about it more than probably you are. But he looks at you in a good way. That's good. If a guy looks at you in the as the Queen of Pentacles energy, that's great. Like if you told him about your work life, he probably says, "Oh wow, she's got a good job," or she's making money, or she's okay, like she's a good person. At least she got a fucking job, So maybe he is probably saying that because that's what the Queen of Pentacles is to a person who has a good job or has a good mentality on like her finances and her like her work life. So that's good. He felt good about you. That's a good thing. I had a lot of shitty first dates in my lifetime. I'm like, fuck this. I'm never going out with this hoe again. I don't want nothing to do with this crazy ass woman. Yeah, I mean, see, that's your intuition is right though, but don't let it bother you because that's just like he's expecting difficulties because of what he's been through. See, not a lot of people in this world are never going to like fully trust someone right away because of all the bullshit that we all deal with. And this day and age, and for years now, a lot of men are like waking up that most women just want them for money. They actually admit it right online. Oh, I only want a man for money. I only want a man for some D. I'm not looking to be married and have kids. Fuck that shit. So these minority hoes are making it worse for like a woman who wants a real life with a man and all that. And it's vice versa. Same thing with me. I'm tired of hoes. I want like a decent woman that that wants a good life, like, and wants to like have fun together and do things, But it's difficult. So that's why in the cards here it said he expects difficulties. He expects like, that it might not work, but he's gonna try. And plus it's only a first date, Yeah, see, that's what if he told you he was disappointed, and stuff like that, but he felt like you wasn't real. That's because you're the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles like don't really like they're secure in their own life. You see what I'm saying? Well, if he was all on you, it's because he's like, damn, this woman's fine as fuck. She's everything I want. So he wants to make a good impression, but I don't know. Like it's up to you, like to see how it goes. You can analyze a first date, but it can once he gets comfortable, he might show you like a different, side or a different like vibe, First date shouldn't be analyzed that like bad, as a bad thing. But like you said, you said that it was a great first date to you. So if it was a great first date to you, then that's good. That's a good thing. If it was a great first date for you, then why worry about it? Just make sure the second, third, fourth, fifth, and if it goes that far, is just as good. If it starts to go downhill, then you can say bye. You know, fuck off and leave me alone. But if you personally felt it was great, then that's good. That's a good thing. Not too many women would say I had a great first date with a guy. Because these guys, all they want is some coochie. And if they pay for your dinner, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, what I'm getting in return? Right, give me some coochie, girl." Even on the first date, I just paid all this money for some lobster. I paid $100 for us. Woman, you better give me some. You know what I'm saying? But if he weren't acting like that, then that's cool. And if you want some D the first day, go for it. I ain't gonna judge nobody. I don't give a fuck. We're all adults. If you told me we got some D right out, I had some D right after, I wouldn't even judge you. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't call you a hoe. You just got needs. I don't care what anybody does with their life. It's your coochie, your D, your life, your world. You live in it. Life's too short anyway. But for people who have morals and values, and they're different. Everybody's different, so it's all good. Some people are gonna have different ways and different lifestyles. A hoe is a hoe. A good woman is a woman who don't really give up her shit, and rightfully so. I'm not gonna just give my D to anybody. I don't know what the fuck was wrong. I don't know what's inside of you. Could be some whole pile of fucking STDs or some shit. Yeah. That's how women are and men. They're all the same. Do you know his sign? Because you said he talks a lot about himself. That's usually like Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Libras talk about themselves too. Oh God, yeah. Libra men are all like that. They talk about all their lifestyle, what they've done in the past, what they do, and how hard they work, and how this and how that, and there. Well, he hasn't texted me this morning, but I was wondering how he is. Work last night. Why didn't he text me? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just listen. Because if you tell him right off the bat, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear about your life, then the whole, it gets weird after that. See, I don't take that pretty offensive when somebody keeps talking about themselves. I find it annoying, but because that's me. I don't like people who talk about themselves all day, every day. Whereas me, if somebody asks me about me, I'll tell them, right? And I'll be honest. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about me. I'm gonna say, if people say, "How you doing, Mark?" I'm gonna say, "Oh, today I did this and how I'm doing good." And after that, we're just gonna talk about like life. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you my whole life story, even though I have over the past 5 years. But everybody knows anyway. So I don't really but I'm not gonna sit there on a date and tell you about me. I want to know about you, who I'm dating. All right, let me see. I got good stuff here. That's good. Good cards. Well, he shows up here. Justice card, Libra. So right now, he's doing a lot of work. I feel like he's pretty successful at work because I got the King of Pentacles. See, you were the Queen of Pentacles, and I got King of Pentacles and Justice and Judgment. This is the second time these two cards have come up in a week. No wonder. No wonder he got that card. So he's a person who has I remember this now because you did say he was a doctor, right? That rang a bell. See, I forgot, but now I remember because you just said that. So the King of Pentacles is somebody that's like a doctor and somebody who makes good investments and a good leader, very smart, is very reliable as a partner. Um, so he's gonna be like, he's doing okay. And the reason why he probably hasn't like text you is because he's very busy, because these cards are all busy cards. And another reason is because like he wants to like make sure he's making the right decision, you know? Like he doesn't want to embarrass himself or like, go out of his way too much to do shit, like, you know what I mean? I don't think like he that's probably why he hasn't texted you, is because like, he doesn't want to like seem like he's hungry, for like, or give you too much like attention. So he's being smart. He's playing his cards right. But I feel like, let me see if he'll text you like in the next couple of days or talk to you in the next couple of days. And there's nothing wrong with you texting him. You know, like I tell women all the time, don't wait for the guy to text you. If you feel like you want communication or you want to send a text, the simplest thing you can that a guy likes is, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to let you know to have a great day. All's well on my end. Speak to you soon. That's it. All you gotta do is do that. You don't have to say, hey, why the fuck are you not talking to me? Like I think that people expect too much of a person. So, and it's not always the guy's job to text you and talk to you every fucking day. Like a woman should be like doing the same thing. Like you should text too, or you should, say hello to like first. So that way the male feels, if he's nervous and you're getting that vibe, maybe he's gonna be like, yeah, maybe I bored the shit out of her, or maybe like I turned her off, and that's probably why I'm not gonna text, because she's probably like, fuck this guy. So if you text, you kind of show that you're not downgrading yourself, or you're not. A lot of women like, fuck that, he should come after me, but what's wrong with you texting a guy, and saying, hey, how you doing? What's wrong with that? And then if they don't respond, then that's your answer. Your answer is, yeah, they don't give a fuck about you. But if they respond, they're gonna be like, oh fuck, she actually gives a shit, not like these other hoods I was with. See what I'm saying? And having a job like him, like, I know it's like takes a couple seconds to text, but he's probably got a lot on his plate. Yeah. He'll text you in the next day or two. Like today or tomorrow, he'll text. I got yes. And y'all got Queen of Pentacles again. So I got yes. He will text you in the next 24 hours. So between today and tomorrow, he'll text you. But if you want to go ahead and text him, then that's cool. But if you want to wait, he should be texting you today or tomorrow within the next 24 hours of right now. So between now, it's 12:15 here. So between now and tomorrow, between that time, he'll text you. Oh, okay. So you did text him, but he hasn't texted you back. Because I didn't read that properly. Because you said he hasn't texted me this morning, but I'm wondering how he is. He worked last night, and why didn't he text me? So, yeah, now you're saying that you did text him, but you're waiting on a response. All right, cool. I had to read that again because I'm like, okay. So you did the right thing. So that's good. So just give him like 24 hours to text. So he'll text you today or tomorrow. Well, probably today. I get today he'll text you. All right, no problem. But yeah, today he'll text you back because I got 24 hours. Oh boy. I got your donation. Thanks, sweetheart. You can ask your questions when you're ready. Start to sprinkle again. I haven't had orange juice in so long. It was so good. You're around here dating another dude. You really are a Black Widow spotter. You're trying to catch them more, aren't you? Black Widow said, "Look, but this is my fucking options. I want to see who is really about that life." And his name's Mark too, with a C. Oh shit. Hey, I don't blame you, you know. That's how you do it though, you know. She says, I ain't playing. I'm looking for the one, yo. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. She's like, I'm trying to get married and my eggs cracked. That's what's up, Black Widow. Hey, I wish you luck and I hope that happens for you. I really do. I wish you the best this year and I hope that, you know, this year you find the one and eventually all that stuff happens. I wish you the best on that. That's something I've always wanted, was to get married and crack somebody's eggs, but it's been very difficult throughout my lifetime to find an actual decent woman. Because there ain't many. And I'm too smart for them. See, they look at me and say, nah, this guy can't be real. He can't be like cooking and cleaning and washing clothes and all his own business and shit. Why the fuck he ain't married already? Something must be wrong with him. That's what they say. You know what's wrong with me? I don't want your hoe ass in my life. Because all you are is a bunch of hoes, and you don't want that settled down life. You want multiple D's. You want me to pay for everything. You must be out of your fucking mind. Hell no. Paying for you, hoe. You better have your own job. If I had an independent woman that paid for her own shit and will pay for, like, you know, to go 50-50 the whole way, then like that's what I want. Because I'm not gonna sit there and provide for you all goddamn day of my life. That's not why you sit there pretty. And then when you get mad, you're gonna go out and cheat on me or something and think that, you know, it's okay, and then ruin our lives and then have me pay child support. No fucking way. I'm seeing my friends go through hell. That's why I won't do it. I told my cousin Sunday night, I told my cousin, you will never see me with a woman unless it's the right one. I would never tell anybody this is my girlfriend if I'm not sure. I'll just say, yeah, I'm dating her, but you know, we'll see what happens. But if I say, hey, I got a girlfriend, you know I found the one. Because I'm not going to introduce anybody as my girlfriend unless I'm really, really sure. Because I ain't making myself look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, if you're Aquarius, you're about that life, see? Yeah, it is. It's true. People do think we're too good to be true because we have the mentality of a real person, like, you know? Yeah, see, men think that's why they got robots now, because men can't handle a real woman. They want that robot to be talking to them and fucking them all the time. Yeah, like, fucks, I ain't buying no robot hoe. No, how, no. That bitch end up killing me during my sleep. She'd be like, I'm activating. I'm going to fuck you up. That bitch end up pulling my D off and killing me. Hell no. Fuck that shit. These people are sick, you know. There's so much crazy people in this world, bro. No way. Fuck that. Y'all robot gonna laser my D and it'll never work again. That shit's all programmed to kill you. Fuck that. Yeah. So many crazies is right. And they think we're crazy. No. It ain't my fault. I ain't do nothing. I can't handle people no more. That's why I stay away from everybody. This is more good cards. You got good readings today. You got good stuff here. So this person, Mark, you and him are gonna have fun. The date will go well. He's also somebody that like is he's very brave. He's like he has a lot of strength and power, and he's brave, and he's gonna like he wants a girlfriend. So he looks at you as a potential empress. He looks at you as like somebody who you can crack your eggs and be wifey material. He looks at you like that. That's probably why you're going on a first date with this person, because this person, if they ask you to go on a date, it's because they look at you as wife material. So they look at you as the empress. See, the other guy looked at you as Queen of Pentacles, somebody compatible with him in that, that type of, that type of stuff. But this guy doesn't look at you like Pentacles. He looks at you as the empress. He looks at you as like, yeah, this is my type of woman. I'm gonna see if she'll date me, and I will crack her eggs, and she's gonna be my wife. Now you're gonna have me saying crack eggs now. Us Aquarius has always got some crazy sayings. But yeah, this looks like it's gonna be very good. I also got the Chariot, so he might like pick you up and take you to the date, possibly. Because the Chariot is like he might have a nice car and he might pick you up and say, hey, I'll pick you up, Black Widow, I'll take you here, I'll take you to the, whatever. He'll offer it, like, Everybody always talks about my sayings on here and how they use it during the day, right? During their day. Now we got another one now, the cracking eggs. Oh Lord. So yeah, I get good things here. I think that your first date with this guy Mark will be really good. He's gonna put a lot of effort into it, but he's like, I got him as the Knight of Swords, so he might be like a guy who's like, brave, and he's like he's gonna have no fear. So whatever he does, he's gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna show his confidence, like, because the Knight of Swords is somebody who comes charging in like, yeah, I'm taking over. I'm gonna make sure I show this chick that I'm about that life. So he ain't gonna be bullshit. Plus his name is Mark anyway. So usually a lot of Marks, they put out they show up. He's an Aries. Oh yeah, there you go. Aries guys don't play around. They can be aggressive. Like they can show like, yeah, I'm about that. And they're like a lot of Aries guys I know, they like to be romantic and shit in the beginning, and then it fades off, obviously. But Aries and Aquarius are very attracted to each other. I've dated a few Aries chicks, and I'm always been like attracted to them. I'm always attracted to the fire signs. Like my first girlfriend and prom date in school, sweetheart, was a Leo. I dated a few Sagittariuses, and I've dated multiple Aries women. They're all like fire signs, always. The fire and the air. See, air fuels the fire. So that's why we get along with them. But they can also be so yeah, I feel like the first date's gonna be good. You and Mark will have a good time. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna show some like, confidence and fortitude. He's gonna show you like, yeah, I'm a strong man, I'm confident, I'm cocky, As that Aries guys are all like that. They all think that they're like a macho man, talk some shit. I don't like Aries guys. They're annoying. But I used to be cool with the Aries guy, but he's an asshole. Yeah, he seems cool in the cards. For him to come out as the Knight of Swords is like, it just shows like, he's ready for action. Like, and he might offer to like pick you up and things like that. Oh yeah, definitely. They love arguing, or they think they're just better than you. They walk around like their shit don't stink. I don't like Aries guys too much. I don't really have too many Aries guys around my energy. Not any that I know of. I can't remember, but I don't have. I have one one Aries guy that's around, but he's cool though. He likes to talk about himself and he likes to like brag, but he ain't got nothing. They all like to talk, but they really ain't got shit. Some of them are like that. Not everybody. It's just like Aries women. Like I can't stand Aries women sometimes, but there's some Aries women that are really good friends of mine, and they're really cool. I always tell people it all depends on like your date of birth. Like if you're a March Aries, you're a pain in the ass. If you're like an Aries, a April Aries, then you're more like dedicated to your life and your family and your work and stuff. But the March Aries women, they're more like, I wouldn't say conceited, but they feel like they're entitled to like the best life in the world. Like they have like delusional behavior. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. The ones that I witnessed, they have like stupid behavior where they think like, oh yeah, I'm a queen. Bitch, you ain't no queen. A lot of them are like that. And they can't handle us Aquariuses because we tell them straight to their face that they're idiots and they can't handle that. See, a lot of Aquarius people, they'll say, "What the fuck's your problem, you stupid, you know, idiot?" And we'll fuck them off and like we'll say, "Yeah, well, go ahead, fuck around and find out." So the Aries clash with us too because we're both like bullheaded. We can go at each other if we have to. Yeah. But there, a lot of the Aries women are like attractive to me. Hi, Milky. How you doing? So yeah, it all depends. Some January and February, like Aquarius can be weird too. Like, yeah, exactly. They can't control us. Yeah, they try. Some weak Aquariuses will take it for a little while just to like bow down to them for a bit to get what they want, and then once they get fed up, they're like, no, no. That happened with me and this Aquarius, me and this Aries chick. Like she baited me in, got me to like care about her and stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, like it was just like the girl she just completely changed into like the devil. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Like this person just like showed me like a whole nother species. Like what the fuck is wrong with this woman? And everybody started telling me, yeah, what sign? Aries. Oh yeah, that's Aries. Fucking women do that shit all the time. They're fucking. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Let me go back to my Aries calendar of who see. Back in the day, I never really cared about what sign you was, but when I went back and checked all my girlfriends and girls that I was hanging out with, they were all fire signs. And you know what's interesting is the only woman that I really liked and got along with, and I used to dance and have a fun time with and have like great everything with was an Aquarius woman. And she was I was on the 6th and she was on the 10th. And I met her like in Boston and we guys had a great time. We were like it was like a long distance thing. We weren't really like in a relationship, but we were like, just like friends and friends with benefits type of thing. But it was more than that once I start to get to know her. Like, and then all of a sudden, like her dad got sick, and then she went back to Venezuela where she was from, and I ain't seen her ever since. And I tried looking for her, calling her number and all that, and she just disappeared off the face of the earth. So that's that Aquarius aloof, like detachment that we do sometimes. If we don't want to speak to somebody, we're gonna be gone forever. And plus, we weren't really like boyfriend and girlfriend, so I'm not expecting her to like give me any time of day like that. But she could at least say this is what's going on because I actually gave a fuck. But whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You gotta look for the signs sometimes because like because Libra and Aquarius is very compatible. But I haven't been with no I've only like I haven't dated a Libra girl, but I was cool with a Libra girl, but she was too aggressive. She wanted to like, you know, she wanted to do too much shit too soon. And I'm like, yeah, you're weird. Like, I don't really like you like that. And she started saying stupid shit. And she was younger than me, like, so I kind of didn't want nothing to do with her. I was like, yeah, you're fucking weird, yo. They're like, you the fuck you like you don't even know me, like, you wanna come visit me and do all this shit with me. You don't even know me. I can fucking tie you up to a tree and murder you. You don't fucking know me. Like, like you're just willing to just like take a risk and just like you're desperate. Like that's desperate energy. I don't like desperate chicks. That's a turn off to me. I don't like that shit. Like if you're willing to just come to somebody and you don't even know them like that, then that means you're kind of whack. You know. But like Aries and Aquarius is very compatible. Libra and Aquarius, Aquarius and Aquarius. I know a few like people that are like that. But even though we're compatible with them, it doesn't mean it's always gonna work. Because Aquarius can only take so much, and they're gonna be like, "Look, I ain't gonna have time for this fucking bullshit." We let ourselves get emotionally attached, and then when we get the slightest disrespect, is over. To build that back up is like will be a miracle. That's what I tell people. Like, if I start to like feel for you and love you and shit, and you disrespect me, then I'm not gonna like deal with you anymore. And if I do deal with you, it's gonna be very minimal. And I'm gonna like watch you like a hawk, and you're not gonna disrespect me ever again. Because if you do, it's over. I'm not gonna deal with you no more. So that's why like I never been married and never been with nobody, because I don't take no shit from nobody. You ain't fucking telling me what to do, and I'm not gonna tell you what to do. We're just gonna do shit mutually, kindly, and be cool with each other. I don't want to argue with you every fucking day. That's not happening. Because you ain't giving me a heart attack. Hell no. I don't want to be mad all day. I want to be happy as fucks all day. I want to be like happy and fun, have a great time. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all I really want is trust, love, and honesty, and just be happy. I don't want no drama. Fuck that. Will your digital product business take off and do well? Let's see. Well, whatever it is, I suggest like put it all online, so that way you can make money. Put it in places where it'll sell. That's the main thing. Advertisement. But you can advertise for free. Just put this shit out there, like people will see it. Facebook, Instagram, you know, those places allow you to advertise for free. TikTok. Just put your shit out there and then people will get it, will buy it. There's always somebody that will buy your stuff. Let me see something here. I have to clarify something here. Just give me a second. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. That's what I thought. All right, so next month, I would say that you'll get your wish, and people are going to like admire your product, and they're gonna buy it. But from now until like, maybe like it's gonna probably take at least another 2 weeks before things are gonna actually get better. And then by the end of next month, you'll be happy because you're actually getting somewhere. So I would say like in the next couple of weeks, it'll be really good. Because I got Nine of Cups and the World here. And then there could be a man, Knight of Cups, that offers you like to offers to buy your product, more of it, or he'll be like your main client, or he like has another business where he needs your product. So there could be a man that's very significantly going to be involved. He'll give you like some type of proposal or request, or like he'll approach you and be like, hey, I would like to give you an opportunity to, do this and do that. He can help you very significantly in your business. I think right now that like you feel like it's not going to work or you have doubts, but don't waste your time on those negative thoughts. Like just don't think that you're wasting your time, and don't mentally like put yourself in the position of failure. Like just say, hey, I'm making sure this is going to work. And because you're an Aquarius, now is the perfect time to start to do this, because Pluto is in our sign and Pluto is going to help us. You know what I'm saying? And ever since Pluto has been in my sign, it's transformed my whole fucking life. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Everything's fallen into my lap. Since January 1st, everything just went here. I got a new van. I'm on here all the time. I'm going back to DJing. Like when I get a chance, I'm starting to get all my DJ equipment and stuff ready. So when I do start again and go on TikTok, I'm probably gonna make money doing that too. So like now's the time. Like Aquarius people are gonna have like everything just boom, it's gonna come like, because when Pluto was in Capricorn the last 16, 17 years, I think it was, I have Capricorn in my Mars and my Mercury. So my whole life changed just by having Capricorn in those planets. But I never thought about that before. Like it never dawned on me why my life was changing dramatically. And in 2007, late in September, that's when I started my business. And then 2008, Pluto went into Capricorn. So I didn't really know anything about astrology and stuff back then. But then when I found out, as I started like going on, and then when somebody said, "Oh yeah, Pluto is going in Aquarius, so your whole life is gonna get transformed," and I'm like, "My whole life got transformed the last 16 years. What the fuck you talking about?" And I'm not even a Capricorn. And they was like, "Oh, what's your chart?" So when I looked at my chart, I had two Capricorn placements, and Mars and Mercury. And Mercury is planet of communication, and all that. And Mars is like pretty much like a good planet to have something in when Pluto is in Capricorn, right? So bang, my whole life changed. My start of my business, everything's been great. Last 5 years I've been on here. So I've got multiple incomes, multiple businesses, you know. So everything's like working out. It's like it's so nice. It's weird how it all pans out. But for me, it's like I feel like the astrology part of it and the planet part is benefiting me, because I have Aquarius in my sun and my rising. See? So when everybody said, "Oh, what are you, Aquarius?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then when my friend done my chart, she was like, "Oh, you're a double Aquarius. You're Aquarius sun and rising." And I'm like, "What does that mean? I'm a double pain in the ass?" She goes, "No, they're gonna have double blessings." And I'm like, "All right, that sounds good to me, because I just had, some good blessings the past few years. I'll take more. That's fine with me." Oh, well, there you go. See, I just went 48 on February 6th. 3 weeks ago, I went 48. So my life has changed a lot. a lot. Which it should because of my age and how where I am. But see, um, a lot of planetary stuff and a lot of like people say that Aquarius like men like myself like and because I was born on the 6th, right? Thanks, happy belated birthday to you too. So a lot of people that are born on the 6th, their lives significantly change when they're in their 40s, and that's exactly when my life completely changed. Like the last 8 years, my whole life changed. Like it's been better, not worse, better. I did have some bad times a couple years ago. Like I was fed up and I wanted to fuck people up and shit, and I had a lot of problems with like business and work and people and dealing with people. But see, I knew that I can't be around people because people are so jealous, so envious, and Aquarius people they strive for the best. They always want to be the best. You know, they're not. I don't find like us being jealous of anybody. If anything, we want to help people. But see, when we help people, it makes other people jealous. Oh, he helped you, you don't help me. Oh, you did that for them, but you want to do it for me. Shut your bitch ass up. You know? Leave me alone. I'll help who the hell I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so weird, man. I got an email just now. Let me just check it real quick. These people aggravate me, man. It was some dumbass emails. All right. Yeah, you will now. Because you said you're going 30 this year. That's when my life started changing when I was 30. I was 29 when I started my business in 2007. That's when I started my business. But my whole life changed in 2008. From when I went 30 to now, the last 18 years has been very, very crazy, but in a good way. Like I haven't had like bad, tragic things happen to me. I've had nothing but good things, but the issue I always have is with everyone else. Like I live my life the way I want to, but people around me, I can't be around those people because they're not like-minded like me. They're not positive. They're always negative. They're not go-getters. They're complainers. And I had to get away from all these people in the last 18 years. I had to reconstruct my whole life. And because there's a saying out there, you are who you hang around. You see what I'm saying? So if you hang around low vibrational fucking idiots, then you're going to be classified as one too. And you can't change a person's life just by being positive because that person has to change. That person has to have the same mentality. And if they do, then you can have like-minded situations. So when I was 30, I was always around the wrong people and the wrong place. And that's why I stopped DJing when I was like 37. That was my last hurrah. I said, I can't do this no more because every time I'm DJing, I'm around a whole pot of fucking drunk and high fucking idiots. And I can't be around these people no more because I want my life to be different. I'm a businessman. So I don't want to have like do this shit and then have people like look at me like I'm a drug addict or drunk freak or, I'm playing to a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds. I can't do that shit. So I changed my whole life. And then when I went 40, I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking cigarettes, and I stopped smoking weed. And I said, fuck this shit, I'm done. I'm had enough. I'm 40 years old. It's time to like really analyze my life. And then my nephews started to get older. So I didn't want them to like, look at me as like a person who drinks and smokes and like a bad influence because none of their parents do it and nobody in their family does it. I was the only one kind of like. So I would always wanted to be there. I was their idol from all of them. Like I'm always like I'm somebody who they want to be like. I'm somebody they come to. I'm somebody they look up to. They love me like because I'm always around, I'm always with them, all six of my nephews. So I always wanted to give them the image of somebody who doesn't do those things so they don't do, because whatever I do, they're going to want to do. So I said, I'm going to change my life because I don't want them to I don't want these kids to look at me like, oh yeah, my Uncle Mark is a fucking drug addict, or he's an alcoholic, or he smokes dirty cigarettes, and he's this and he's that. It will bother me if they disrespected me or they didn't want to be around me because of that. So that's why I kind of changed my life a lot, because I love those kids because I don't have my own. So I love them like they're my kids, especially the two that I live next to, because they're the ones that I'm always around. They're the youngest, and they've been through a divorce, and they've been through a hard life these past 2 years. So I said, well, let me change my life for them so that way they don't look at me in a bad way. So when they do ask me, I'll be honest. I'll be like, yeah, I used to smoke and drink, but I gave it up because I don't want you guys to look at me different. And I don't want you guys to do it either. And, at the age of 40, you kind of say, all right, I need to grow the fuck up, stop doing bullshit, focus on my life and my business and my money. And that's it. I haven't been on vacation or left Bermuda in 5 years. Last month made 5 years I haven't been away, because every time you go away, it's expensive. Everything is so expensive. Bermuda's already expensive. So when I used to go to Boston, it was cheap. But now, since COVID, everything has gone, skyrocketed. Everything is too expensive. And I've had my friend that lives there. She says that it's expensive, and then my sister just came back from there, and she says she can't believe how expensive it is. It's not even you spend thousands of dollars for what? Just to go away to shop and eat fucking the same price food, and then you're it's not benefiting anything. And I've been on vacation and been on trips all over the world, and I said, I need to buy a new van eventually. I need to save my money. And that's what I did this year. Last month, I bought a brand new van. I sold my car, so everything's changing for me in a good way, because I made sure my finances were good. Because I don't want to live owing nobody no fucking money. I don't owe nobody shit. And I ain't lending nobody shit either. Because I work too fucking hard at this age to just, give away shit and not save my money. Because the way this world is, people who go 65 and they retire, you're not going to be able to live off your pension, because it's too much, and the world is too expensive. So there's no way in hell the government's going to give you a decent pension to live your life, because your pension is just going to be enough for your insurance and a little bit to eat. And if you don't own your own house and don't have a mortgage, you're fucked. How are you going to afford that? So you got to have a good bit of money in your account when you go 65, or else you're fucked. And that's how my parents are. My parents are 81 and 79. Thank God they have their own house and they don't have a mortgage. They just have bills to pay, And my dad and my mom says that their pension barely covers the insurance and groceries and bills. Barely. So there's no income coming in there. So the account just stays at a flat whatever you have in there. See what I'm saying? Because you're not working anymore because you can't. So when I see them like that, I fear when I go 65, if I reach that, which I'm sure I will, because God needs me in this world to take care of all these fucking idiots, So I have to take care of everybody that's kind of we got us Aquarius have to take care of people, because it ain't about that life. Somebody's got to take care of them. But yeah, that's how life is. So it's difficult for people to live. Everything's so expensive. And that's why everybody's getting critiqued and getting dissed, and people are mad. People are people just don't understand. It's very difficult to live in this world right now, because it's too much. It's too much money you have to spend. There's too many things to do. And if you don't like go out there and get it, somebody else is gonna take what you want. And then you're gonna be left out in the cold for being lazy or for like not doing what you're supposed to be doing. The sun's trying to come out, but it just got brighter, but it's still like rain. It's still like windy and rainy. But yeah, you know that life well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, if you're 30 years old, you're good, then you know life by now. That's for sure. That's when I actually knew what life was when I was 30 years old. That's when I said, yeah, I'm gonna start my business and I'm 30. I'm fuck the world. I'm gonna do what I want now. That's exactly what I did. When I went 30 years old, I was happy as fuck. I was like, yeah, I got my own business. I got all this work. Just bought a new car. My life was just completely changed. I felt so happy to wake up and to make real money, get the money that I'm worth. I had pure work. In 2008, that's when my whole life completely changed. So that was a good thing. But I had to like take the initiative to make it happen because everybody around me told me I was making the biggest mistake of my life by going on my own because it was a recession at the time. And I said, let me tell you fucking idiots something. I've been living in this world for 30 years. There is no recession for a rich person. And a rich person wants people to work for them. They don't give a fuck about no recession. Recession doesn't mean that a rich person is going to lose all their values and all their money. They need people like us to work for them at a cheap price because they're going to be scared to spend money during a recession. So they're like, oh, well, that's just a theory you have. You're wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to prove you dumbasses wrong. You don't know me. And that's what I did. I didn't listen to anybody. I listened to my heart and I listened to spirit in my mind telling me, go for it, Mark. Don't listen to these fucking idiots. My mom and dad told me, don't do it. I'm making a mistake. And they eventually admitted that they made a mistake telling me not to do it. And everybody else. And I proved everybody wrong. And it feels so good to make everybody look stupid because you should never like tell somebody they can't do something. If they want to do it, let them do it. And then if they don't succeed, it's on them. They're the ones you have to make it happen, not your words telling them not to do it. That's dumb. I've never told anybody in here, don't go on your own. It's a big mistake. I tell everybody, do your own thing. If you go on your own, you're making a great decision. I will never tell nobody not to do something that they desire to do. Hell no. Because that's what everybody did to me. And I proved them all wrong. And now that I have a new van, they look at me with evil eyes saying, fucking bastard, he's got a new van. Look at him, he's happy, he's got a new van. I see the other guy with his old van. I hate that guy. Because they're jealous and they're dumb. But see, when I see you, if I see a person I don't like with a new van, the first thing I say, or if I see them, I say, oh, well, they got a new van. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. I'm not like envious or jealous or wish that they crash into a wall because I don't like them. I don't give a fuck about what you're doing with your life. It don't faze me. You can do whatever you want. I just want to be me. I just want to do what I want. I want you to leave me alone. And don't be jealous of me. Don't be envious of me and let me live my life. Don't worry about how I got my van. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I do every day. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Simple. But see, people in this world, they have to like know everything. And they want to know what you're doing and how you did this and how you did that. Man, fuck off and leave me alone. Especially here in Bermuda. Like people have like a jealousy disease. They always wonder how this person did it. See, my ex brother-in-law, man, he saw me home all the time, but he didn't know that I was on here making money and doing readings. So when he would like say, I don't know how you make it. And I'm like, I ain't telling you nothing. You don't have to know my life. Fuck you. Like I ain't telling you how I make it. I ain't telling you that I'm a psychic online and I make money and I do readings and shit. I ain't telling you nothing. But when you see me working hard, you're like, oh, okay, now I know why, he survived. He works hard. He does electrical, he does maintenance, he has his own business. Yeah, he's had his business for a long time, so I'm sure he's got money. He's okay. But even though that's none of your concern. I don't tell you what you're doing and how you make money. I don't give a fuck about you. But see, people are just like, they're so mentally like crazy and they're so mentally delusional that they just have some people just have to know like what you're doing. They're so nosy and they're so like jealous and they just think that, oh yeah, I have to know what they're doing because like this doesn't make any sense to me. Who fucking cares? I don't care about your life. Like, people are just like weird, man. Weird ass people. That's why I stay away from everybody. I hang with my mom, my dad, my sister, my youngest sister, and my nephews, and you guys on here, my dog, and that's it. And my cousin, he's my boy and all that, and that's it. I don't really go out and do anything and flex with people and hang out at bars and I don't even want to be. When I go to the grocery store, if I see somebody, hey, how you doing? Okay, all right, cool, bye, fuck you. I don't want to speak to you. Don't even come around me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything about your life, and you ain't knowing nothing about mine. Goodbye. I ain't telling nobody shit. Leave me alone. It's like the less you absorb energy wise from people, the better your life is gonna be. Don't say shit. Don't do shit. Don't explain shit to nobody. Unless you love that person and you care about them and you can trust them, then it's okay. But if a random person, don't say too much to them. If they want to know too much shit that don't involve them, and then they could use it against you in the future. But Black Widow, go for it. Do everything you can. Make your life as best as you can. And now's the time. You're in Aquarius, go for it. Now's the time to make it happen. Just like me. I got my van. I got my workshop now. My psychic life on here is really good. I'm making money on readings. I'm fair. I'm honest. And that's why life is good because the more honest and fair I am and the more trustworthy I become to people, that's why things are just coming in. So if you do those things, then everything's going to be perfect. It's just going to fall right into your lap. Everything's going to happen. And I do a lot of things for a lot of people. So that's why I get blessed because the more I do for people, the more blessed I get. And I don't do it to get blessed. I do it because it's a natural thing for me to do. Because I can do it now. Because when I was young, nobody really gave a fuck about me or helped me. But now, because I'm on top of my game, I feel like I want to help other people. I want to do things for people, And it's great. I love it. I love helping people. No problem, Black Widow. You can ask your question. I got the donation. Thanks. You picked the perfect time to come in there and see is any been me and you in here pretty much. You got me all to yourself. After I answer you, I'm probably gonna head out get some lunch. It's already 1 o'clock here. I've been on here for like an hour now, running my mouth. Oh boy, it's not easy. Okay, good. Waiting shipment, good. Yes, fine. I order stuff from this place, and they finally know that because I used to have to call all the time to tell them like, it's me. Now it says awaiting shipment. So that means they changed it. So they must have saw my number there. Because I called a few times and I'm like, fuck's wrong with these people? Like, yeah, why not? Ask him for a job. Yeah, go for it. What was the card I got for him? What did I tell you he was? I can't remember what I got for him. Oh no, yeah, I got Knight of Swords. Yeah. He works at a big company here in Ohio. Oh, nice. Yeah, ask him. Fucking right. Hey, it don't hurt to ask. And I know that's a big thing for us. Like we don't like to ask people for shit, right? But sometimes it's good because then it works out. Yeah, ask him. Hell yeah. Maybe that's why spirits put him in your energy. Oh, we'll check now anyway. I keep getting the Knight. I got the Knight of Pentacles for him now. I don't think that he's rich. I don't think he's rich and has a lot of money. What I do think is, what I do see here is like he works hard, he's patient, he's mature, he's responsible, he's reliable. He has what he has, right? Like he's dependable and he's organized and he works hard. But I don't see like rich and luxurious shit around him. Like, what I see is like, he regrets the friendships that he's been through and he regrets the people that he's been around. Like he looks like he's been around some asshole people and they've delayed his life and they made him like, because he's cool, he probably gets like taken advantage of. But overall, like he seems like, he's a good person, like and he has what he has, like. Yeah, see? I got all good cards on him. Like he has a good job. He's very enthusiastic, but like his life is improved and developed over time from his past, but he still has like these sleepless nights and he's still mad at like what he's gone through. You know what I mean? So, and you said he's a Aries, right? So because of that, like he has that like, that feeling like, this person fucked me over, like I can't believe it, like I ain't done nothing. And, it could be like that. But like the good thing is he's willing to find a good woman and the good combination, and he feels like you might be that. Yeah. See, I got the Aries card, the Fool. See, the Fool card is an Aries. So otherwise, like I think his past probably haunts him still, but like I get good cards here. Like I get that what he really wants is to like be a good influence and he wants to be compatible with you and people around him. Like I get like patience around him and he's like he has a lot of possibilities. I think that he could be rich and be successful, but he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just here right now. I like my life the way it is. I know I can improve. I know I can develop myself to something better. But right now in my life, I just want to be like happy because I've been through some dumb shit. Yeah, I feel like he can be, generous. I feel like he can. Yeah, but like I just think that in order for him to be that way with you, he would have to like get to know you, obviously, you know. But I don't get nothing bad. I don't get nothing bad at all. So like he takes the initiative to make things happen. But there's some times where he's like, I don't give a fuck, like, cause I don't want to get caught up in bullshit again, like typical Aries, like, I did this for you, so you should do double for me. Well, that's a woman, but but it looks good. Yeah, typical Aries. But he even came up in because the first set of cards I pulled, it was the Magician reversed, which is Aries, and the Fool is also Aries. See, so he came up in the reading as himself, but he comes up reversed as the Magician because the Magician reversed is a guy who can be insecure and still dwells on his problems with other people. So they're like, yeah, you bastard, I'm going to show you who I am. I'm going to show you I'm better than you, So he has those like ways where, like, don't think you're going to keep fucking me over. I'm going to show you who's the real deal. Like, and that's cool. They want to be that way. That's fine. But I think he's had some past resentments and past outcomes that made him like feel like he's kind of upset. But as far as him being rich and all that shit, I don't get none of that stuff. I get that he has what he has, like he's comfortable with his life. But it's not the money and the work, it's the the people who he's dealt with. Yeah. And you know what? I every time I read people, I always get past things. Always. There's not one person that I don't read that like isn't satisfied with their past, or their past comes up in the cards and warns you, hey, just to remind you, you know, people are going to be, challenging. Yeah, exactly. I feel like he has, money, but it's enough for himself. He's not like a flaunter or, yeah, I'm rich. Because rich people don't really work for other people. Rich people are them. People work for them. Some rich people do work for other people, but if you're rich and you work for somebody, that the person you work with is probably richer than you. To me, I've never been a person who dwells on money. That's why, like, I don't care about money. The richest life to me is to be healthy. Is to never go to the hospital, never go to a doctor, never be sick. That's me. That's richness to me. Rich to me is never money. Rich is like having everything that I have now. What I have now makes me feel rich. I don't have like millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't have nothing like that. But what I have is my value. I have a brand new van to work in. I have an apartment I live in. I have a wonderful like family around me that supports me and loves me right now. I come on here, I do this because I love it. And this part of my life has changed my life, because when I read people and I see what they go through, and I go through like nothing compared to them, I value my life even more now. So I know God put me in this place here to say, hey, don't fucking complain, because you don't have a life like some of these people have. They have a way more fucked up life than a lot of people you know. So be grateful and don't complain and don't compare. Just know that, hey, I'm giving you a good life because you deserve it, because you're doing everything you need to be doing. But if I was a bad bastard, I wouldn't have the life I have. No fucking way. God ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna help you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Black Widow. Hey, Holly, how you doing? You good? I just got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. But yeah, Black Widow, it just takes time to, to get where you need to get. But trust me, whatever you're doing, what you're doing right now, and how, like, I read your situation, you're destined for good things, for sure. You just got to make the right. You personally have to make the right decisions for you. And as soon as you like get that download, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Don't doubt it. Just do it. Because if you do it and it works, you'll never know if it did. And if you do it and it doesn't work, that means you're gonna learn from that and then do it another way so it does work. Because we can't be perfect. Everything we do is never gonna be perfect. But the best thing you can do is do what's best for you, like, and just go through life with lessons. You have to learn. You can't be perfect. You can't always choose right. You can't always like think that you're better than somebody else. Not saying that you are, but I'm saying, people are like that. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Holly, you said you've been a little sad, had to drop my last person. What the spirit want me to know regarding my love. Spirit wants you to know, love your damn self. See? That's what spirit tells me every day. Love your damn self, Mark. Don't worry about these hoes. These hoes ain't loyal. I love myself. I love my damn dog. I love you guys. And I love most people when they sleep. That way they don't bother me. It's getting windier and windier here. Shitty ass weather. Alright, Holly, let me check. Well, we all do. But the relationship we have with ourselves is the most important. Because when you love yourself and value yourself so much, it'll make it easier for a person to recognize your greatness and who you are. But the cards I have for you right now and what spirit wants to let you know is what you want to hear. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you want to hear right now, okay? What I get here is a new relationship is coming towards you, and it possibly can come towards you through a work situation or working or going to this person's work, right? Yeah, I actually got really good cards for you. So I was actually, dreading nothing happening here, but I actually got good stuff here. So I'm getting that you might meet this. Yeah, I got a King of Swords here. So the King of Swords is like me. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, somebody who owns their own business, somebody who has a company, somebody who has like a good job or in charge or has authority, a manager, something like that. So, and I got the Eight of Pentacles here too. So that's something to do with work. This person will make the effort to come to you, to see you, talk to you, and develop a new relationship. And you're going to have a new possibility with this person. So the only thing spirit really wants you to understand is you have to approach your old problems in a new way. So all the difficulties you've had, erase that and say, now I'm ready for the new situation, the new person to come into my life. And you just said that, you have to drop the last person. So now that you've dropped the last person, keep your plate positive and keep yourself open to being with this person, And that's it. This is a good reading. I got all good cards here. The only thing I get here is you might feel insecure about yourself or doubt yourself that it's me. It's got to be me. Please don't think that it's not you. You just got to like understand that not everybody's going to be like you or like-minded and be like in a situation where they're going to adapt to you and be with you. Some people just can't. It's not possible. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Listening at work? Okay. It's all good. As long as you're working. Don't get in trouble, So Holly, I see good things here. Yeah, it could be like let me just check for you real quick. He could possibly be a business owner. Yeah. I would say between now and a couple weeks, like I would say in March, this is gonna happen. Like next month. It could be like from now until the end of March. And this person like can also be like a person that like is not from the United States. Like they could be like from another country, but they live there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a different nationality or something like that. So they might not be American. They could be like, Brazilian or fucking Portuguese or fucking African or whatever. I don't give, whatever. Like I'm just naming shit. Like, so this person could be like from a different place and they came to America and they're like, doing their thing. So that's what it could be. But this person's also like been had a bad past with relationships, but they're very hardworking and they could be kind of like depressed as well. Like how you feel like, nothing's going right, can't really find a decent man. This person's like, I can't even find a decent woman, it's fucking bullshit. But when they meet you, they're gonna try and then it looks like it's gonna work out. So yeah, just let it all happen. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't get negativity. See, you're being negative already. See, I just told you don't be negative, woman. See, you're already chasing it down way or down man away. See, I hope he ain't here trying to fuck me and marry me and get my citizenship. See, look, see, you're too negative. What am I gonna do with you, woman? See, you can't be negative like that. You gotta be positive. See, I can't tell you nothing. I should have just left it alone. Yeah, this guy is in his business, or he's like, he's a manager or something like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Holly. See, that's better. Be positive, damn it. See, don't bring that negative energy. Don't say negative things. Don't put it out there. No, it's okay. You ain't gotta be sorry. I'm just trying to like get you motivated for and get you positive for good things. Don't even mention shit like that. Just be like, okay, I'll take it. You know? Yes. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I'm just trying to make you positive. Stay positive. I know. But it looks good. That was a good reading, Holly. I ain't gonna lie. That was good cards and a good, like, looks like a good person. So I don't get nothing bad. But I've been telling everybody all week and all year so far that a lot of people's past resentments come up in their cards. And that's what everybody that comes in here and everybody you meet always has past things happen. They're learning from their past or they don't want their past to repeat itself. They dwell on their past too much because they don't want their past to influence their future or their next relationship. But we shouldn't compare at all. We should just be like, okay, I know shit was bad, but now I'm gonna make sure like that shit don't happen again. And in order for that not to happen again, I have to be smart and more positive. Oh, cool. My nephew made the front page of the newspaper because they won the silver. Bermuda won the silver medal. Yay! That's so nice. I'm so happy. Oh, shit! I went and closed it up like an idiot. Let me screenshot that. I have to go buy the newspaper so I can get it. Damn it. No problem, Holly. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You too, sweetheart. Have a great day. Yay. See that? Bermuda and Boston. Bermuda went to Boston and kicked their ass and came second. Yeah. Even though I love B-Town, you know, Bermuda had to come there and show you guys how to play volleyball. My nephew made the front page of the sports section. Take that. I know his dad must be so mad because he said these boys shouldn't be going away all the time and missing school for sports. Look, jackass, he came back with a silver medal, you prick. Take that. Shove it up your ass. He must be looking at that newspaper saying, ah, I was wrong again. I look like such an idiot. Your sons are not like you, jackass. They're way better. Anytime you made the newspaper was when you won the boat race and you was the co-pilot. You was in the back sitting there hoping to God that you was going to win. And you had to pay the guy that you raced your boat because you're so dumb. You couldn't drive your own boat. Because when you did drive your own boat, you threw up in the boat because you couldn't handle it and you didn't even make it halfway. You dumbass, take this L, freak. Anyway, I'm getting out of here before I get too carried away. And I love you guys. Marley, I hope you have a great day at work. And I hope you go live tonight so we can all bother you and be around you. You know, give me a break, you know, but it's all good. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys tonight or later on, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But the weather's very shitty here, so I might be in and out. See how it goes. All right, I'm going to go get some lunch. I'll be back later. Bye.